Hello everybody, my name is Riley Thomas, and today for my persuasive speech, I'm going to be talking about why children under the age of 13 should not be allowed on social media. I think there is too many dangerous and scary things online that the younger children should not be exposed to, and it can negatively impact them in a bunch of ways that we normally don't even realize. I think kids that are under 13 years old should not be allowed on social media because it puts their mental health, safety, and maturity at risk. So getting into their mental health, social media can harm children's mental health in so many different ways, as it can our mental health, but I think that children are more vulnerable to this because they are still growing, they are still maturing, and they are not emotionally developed all the way. So these hateful things online can affect them more, and they can struggle with it more than we do. I found something on Hopkins Medicine, and it says recent research indicates that those who spend more time on social media tend to show more symptoms of depression. And it has a list of things that can lead to that. One is social isolation. Today's children, they tend to spend more time online than actually having face-to-face and connecting with their family and friends in person, and they are more just on their phone connecting. And I think this can leave them feeling isolated, and especially whenever they are scrolling on social media and they see their friends or their family, people from their school hanging out, doing all these fun activities and engaging in social interactions together. And if they see that they're left out, it can leave them feeling like lonely or like they're missing out and leave them upset, and they tend to isolate more. Another thing is a lack of healthy activities. Time spent mostly on social media can lead to a lack of these healthy activities, which can leave you more sad or leading to depression. Physical activity and time spent outdoors help you release endorphins, and so it can alleviate symptoms of depression. They also provide us a sense of accomplishment. If we get outside and we do something, we go play a sport for the day, have fun with friends, just get out and do stuff, it can leave us feeling accomplished and confident. Another thing, which I also struggle with, is a lack of sleep. Most of the time, whenever I lay down and get in bed, I just get on my phone and I scroll. I look at all the new posts from everyone, I get on social media, look at all the videos, and I can just spend hours scrolling, and I lose sleep. And so I wake up in the morning feeling really tired, and it just starts my day off not on a great note if I'm tired and didn't get enough sleep the night before. Getting into safety, children are exposed to serious online dangers like predators, cyberbullying, and privacy risks, which everyone is at all times exposed to these things, but I think children are way more vulnerable and they often don't recognize the dangerous situations online. Predators are very scary, and they could be anywhere. We never know who is on the other side of the screen. The games you're playing, the people you're messaging, you never really know who it is, and so I think this can be very dangerous and very scary for children. And bullying, social media makes bullying so much easier because it can happen 24/7. It can happen through text messages, through your video games, through social media, all the comments, and it can just negatively impact kids deeper than we realize. And like I said, they don't often recognize the dangerous situations like scams and privacy risks. Whenever we get a spam text, we already know what it is, just clear it out and don't read it, don't click on the link. But if a child gets this message and they just click the link because they are not aware of these things, and then it puts their whole privacy at risk, their safety, all of their information could get leaked, and it is just not very safe. Another thing is maturity and development. Waiting until age 13 allows children way more time to mature, so they are mature enough to use social media, and so that they can recognize these things faster, and they are less vulnerable, they are more knowledgeable about some of these dangerous things. It is found that children under 11 that use social media are more likely to have problematic online behaviors. So this is the development part. If we push back the age, at least after 13, then it can not only help their maturity, their safety, but also them as a person and how they are developing. In conclusion, we really don't realize the extent of how bad social media can be for young kids until it happens most of the time. From mental health declining to safety concerns and even maturity problems, social media can have many negative effects on kids' lives. That was my persuasive speech. Thank you for listening.